Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Facilitator information session. And we're going to be talking about My Health, My Priority, the 12 Weeks to Wellness program that has been designed to help educate people on using food as medicine. And one of our huge priorities is to really tap into the network and networks of holistic and health practitioners for them to utilize this program to help them to grow their own business. And that's what this Build Success and Grow Momentum into 2020 is all about. Because we believe if we can capture an audience for this next 12 weeks and utilize the work that's being done to help educate people and change lives during this next 12 weeks, fourth quarter of 2019 will give facilitators, practitioners, the ability to capitalize on the momentum of the conversations and the opportunities that will present themselves because of this. And one of the ways that you're going to see this is through this information session. So thanks for being here with me. You'll find out about me in just a moment, but welcome. I'm so excited to be able to share this information with you. And on behalf of myself and Peter Goldstein, the president and CEO of Hippocrates Docs, we are just amazed at the amount of enthusiasm that we've seen because of the information that's provided in this program. We've offered it once. We've got 2 programs beginning in the next 2 weeks, and we've got another 2 that will be beginning before the end of August. And if all goes well, you may be a 3rd or 4th or 5th that is also doing the same thing. I'm excited. I'm Velan Hawkins, partner in Hippocrates Docs and director of programs. And my second career, my career was in commercial, and also that it's important to look at conditions that people are in with this. And typically, this is what participant in works. We're going to talk about the platform and the tool that we're providing for facilitators to utilize. We're going to talk about facilitators. What's in it for helping people to change their lives? There's going to be some good revenue in it for you too. And then we're going to talk about the next. So get one program completed, then we'll talk about a little bit about that. This is actually part of the real training. After elections, wrap things and open things up for Q&A and adjournment. And I got to really had learning how to use using food as medicine. Oh no, some this is not be 1 hour, so I'm really going to meeting and we're talking about health program. How does it all fit together? And then we'll mind. So it's, like I said, 1 hour. It really is about informing you that you as a facilitator to change life and actually your own of the invitation and the rest is hopefully really connecting to Hippocrates of Kos, who we know as the father of Western medicine. Also, but even going to help heal people, and things just changed for them. It became something totally different. Unfortunately, pharma, big food, and big agriculture have capitalized on that. And what was medicine and real life ends up being use food as medicine. Philosophies of those that Peter calls 7 originals of the whole food plant-based movement. If you recognize the names, you might be familiar with things like the China University IBs, Joel Furman and Dean Ornish have really do it. Thought that was pretty good. And their seasons of life and their life. Dr. Barnard grew up on a cattle farm, a dairy farm. She started feeling fat-free and went into medicine, practicing medicine that really says do not eat dairy, do not know their lives and their livelihood. This movement through so many lives as well. So we'll see through a program, and this is how we're helping particularly some things, change some habits in lives. We did this with the Just for Health program. We interviewed practitioners And they challenge you to eat more no vegetables, because that meat will be in adopting a whole food diet and lifestyle. And we urge you to include your here. But the program, a minute weekly, small groups, 10 minutes once a week, and you deliver information to help educate us. And when I go here in the page, I try the whole food plant-based movement, who someone in the future will be editor of the Health Conference as well as the Health Show. And products that you would like to market for health. We want to so this program to look at. But if you haven't, I highly recommend that we are utilizing to basically a program that actually has gotten us through this program. All food is about change habits and change lifestyles, positive change eating habits. It is an education-based curriculum focusing on food medicine. At least 10 next. You're talking to one sign up. It's an awesome way your first group filled and start working. And then we like to do the facilitator support. But every program guide walk them through with content and links to that they will make every so that we made Hippocrates docs that we interviewed and material. We know that you're just gonna the facilitators something maybe we do in their own demonstrations, and so those people are going to be also there's and we can put it out on a Zoom. So we're ready to do it. So the that only the facilitator material is open, the real participants who are under thoughts to answer during the course of the 12 weeks. The work was really written to help them prompts and thoughts, especially around core habits, out to they can together. All of those are sensitive, fun, and that when group eats and they get 2 stars, they make a program that allows participants to together, allows us to add and then you read over the last and time where the facilitator all the way to do more to group on the journey to Martin. And so really well in the share and bring in sales. So through one of the people kind of put on the and that's gone over quite well. Yes, okay, let's use it. Pretty immediately. I'm doing this talk discussion, and part of the discussion is part of setting so we come about it. So, what's a measurement? And because they're doing it, table friend, and there's the spirit of doing the team. They're go their individuals people to set it is that they want to start and to help them to really do it. And you've got questions about your listening. And I said, well, I'm trying to find the answers. And that's where you ask thought-provoking questions that help people to go in, actually allow the answer to it. And you also have the options. You lead up to in the space of listening and do help provoke the answers that your facilitator is really and acceleration is for all the time. It's really not. But you want to be initiator of you introduce and challenge really hard to you'll be reading the challenge, create facilitators. And individuals will be asked to challenge themselves to I heard that was that the change I want to use them and use it to occur. And we need to live open rooms, ask questions, get advice, get and moving in a way. And you are a person who had facilitators have a monthly group event that we bring in like as she gets her case of what she's training the group as the training coach for our group. Have a facilitator by will be in the group 1 week to training, and he's going to be sharing some valuable information for facilitators about being able to do the rest. And don't you knowing that's not the time to prepare for that. So you have a lot of opportunities. One is possibly ways to get with our group, and there's the opportunity, and we're going to do various things in the once you decide which direction you want to go. Or we'll want to do a continuation with person and into a called two space. We'll just keep bringing new and we will have is support in a virtual group as our group that we people can move through this growth phase. And it's really simple style on journey. We're going to train one share doing one evening, and we'll be also very busy in our lives. That is that the thing that we help to ourselves in time. And there's some people be and great opportunity for testimony. And one of the things that I think I mentioned on the front end is we are really determined or a lead generation for you and one group of junior that really present that could this help. And we be able to help you do something else and see what they need. So I hope you have I'm sharing a strategy really small. This strategy is something you can use in your personality, your one groups, or picking or life groups. Sure, this is one strategy we're actually utilizing to facilitate these so do research and which is self-helping groups. Even if you help services for living, you will be living group you have something to arrange your organization for those groups. You shorten it, but is something that we are great. You have a tool to be able to enter yourself into. And it's something so you'll be able to have that presentation. You have to create from scratch. And it's only that also you're going to do their own groups. But it's opportunity to get in your role is one. And with the presentation topic, titles about your priority. Using food as medicine. People honestly say people do not think of using food as medicine. What you do with this title, one of these is going to be how. I'm going to make a Big Mac and a salad. I'm finding that sometimes I don't want salad. What it's about? I'm eating food, but it's either food is going to be medicine or your poison. And we know now, they are making poison. So even though he was going to better the same words talking about, we don't have to. It's really easy to have reason. They don't want to do it per se. But given the contagious, had made him decided he was going to take things wrong with his medication. He started doing some research, and then I'm showing he's for him, and I tell you, in the first 4 or 5 weeks, he lost like 2 pounds off after 6 medications. So no, and he's better when you have medication. It's funny, one of us we're stuck in like eating and lose like pounds of process. And with this, something you do with support. We do programs these days. We see lots of times we succeed, and then we go back and we had gotten the edge that was with what we know is right for us. That's what this is about. So, now get the information offers. Well, so there's a $1,000 information, and pay to certify you are able to list program or and it gets and new additions. You will be a facilitator. Your facility certification is going to be either sporadic in facility groups or say you have a facility in the last Sunday speak, additional and then you're the 997 is the thing else you have to pay again. Yeah, you may have to. So you make something that was available that way. So to that same and you pay 49 service because we have staff that and facility. Now, I was about the we had some practitioner, which I'm so high right now, don't even want to make it away into this. And it has 0 front, it requires you to pay attention and you know that this text is out there. Because this 100%. And I was just think that this $100 come away again, facilitator will pocket to pay a training to make it as low as possible. $100 actually come up the participants pay. So let's look at what are $20 actually do. So what your ability will you get to participants in your group, you have $3,970. Is there a split full pay to pay? It's the fee to Hippocrates and 1,900 and now that's in payment you get. And that's where you end up still getting your $30. And same $179 less $179 less the like to pay that on that month $1,790, which is total. If they're paying full price, you that group make $9. And so that look like talking about being percent in low 27, it'll be 27 at $50 to everyone. You want that $50 to your time to know so say what you just make sure and you and we work on it. You have to that group. What we recommend is they'll start at whatever percent. We'll know what our numbers are. We'll also get you to test to find those who actually, I mean, with that payment plan, knowing that someone could pay as little as $179 over a 3-month period, and you're thinking of paid over 2 months, we're trying to encourage people to have one. And then I special scan be paid to participant and for that is you're checking and only $100 so facilitator every all the things is 100% over. Contribution to one of those teachers and you really have that is really great and amazing income. So right, look, the enrollment and you slash at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And with that being said, and ask here as long as you let the question roll. You can put it in the chat, you can unmute and ask your questions. So let's see. Leslie, do you have a question or comment?
The program just sounds extremely amazing. And it's like my dream come true or something.
Awesome.
As far as, what you're offering. Of course, my concern might be, enrolling and having the capital up front. And also, I think another concern for me is getting the people, but that may come with maybe the marketing that, you all provide with us to teach us how to get the groups.
Yes.
So that's a little concern. But outside of that, it's my dream job. It's my dream. It's my passion.
All right. Well, then let me say this. I love the fact that, you're concerned about the cost. You should be. It is an investment, and it is an investment in yourself and in your future. You could do a group like this. One of the things that we talked about was starting a new group once a month. And if you've started the first group, and let's just take the scenario of everybody's paying the $497 up front. So that's your first $3,900 in the door, month one. Month two, you start a new group, that's another $3,900. Month three, you start a new group, that's another $3,900. And your first group is wrapping up that month. So starting the next month, starting another new group, you've got income potential there too. And again, if everyone's starting out at the $497, you're looking at $3,900 that month as well. Now, even if there are people starting in these groups and payment plans, what that means is that all of your revenue is not coming in one chunk up front, and it is coming over the course of the 12-week period. We also have that facilitators get paid 2 times a month on the 1st and the 15th. Funds get dropped into PayPal, which with our accounting, the way our accounting is set up, if your group starts anywhere between the 1st and the 14th, you could potentially get your funds through on the 15th. It's probably going to be sooner than the 14th. However, we're trying to really make that system work. If your group starts anywhere from the 15th through the end of the month, you get your funds passed through on the 1st. And if your group of 10 closes on, say, August 16th, we may even be able to do something special to get those funds passed through to you sooner. So we're really intent upon building this in a way that helps practitioners and helps our facilitators to get started, to get in the flow, and to keep building on this. So your upfront cost, you could, with your first group, what is that, triple, quadruple your investment to get certified? And then let me address the marketing piece. With the open forums, well, during the training, we're actually going to lay out several marketing strategies. There's marketing materials in digital format that we'll be able to provide you. We will actually, with the first group, provide you with 10 participants guides and 1 facilitator guide that we will arrange to get to you when your group is set and the payments are in, because all payments are paid through the Teachable platform. When all payments are in, what we do is a reconciliation, and we initially had a cost for the participants guides at $25 a piece. We've gotten that cost down to $14.50. And so what we are going to do, so that you don't have to come up with those funds up front. Remember, on one of the slides, I said that we would reimburse ourselves for the cost, and it all comes out of the facilitators, the participants' fees that are paid, that are your revenues. So what you end up seeing in the course of the reconciliation is your participants have paid X dollars, There's a cost for the participant guides. There's a cost for the facilitator guide and shipping, and that gets reduced. And then you get all of the revenue as well as all of the guides. Flyers and postcards, we will give you the digital, what do you call it? The digital marketing material. And you will be able to get your own flyers printed and posters. And we actually have a strategy around that as well, so that you have, once again, minimal printing costs. If you can print 10 flyers and go to 10 events and have one flyer, but as part of your presentation or what it is that you can even speak to people about, you give them the link to a page that is for your group, they will find all of the information that they need right there, so that you don't have to physically put a piece of paper in someone's hands unless that's what you want to do. So we've given this quite a bit of thought. We're still open for ideas and suggestions. But again, what we wanted to do was to build something that facilitators can get into easily and make great revenue with.
Now, you probably said it already, but I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. So the classes are held online, all of them, or are they in physical brick and mortar locations?
So the facilitator training is all online.
Okay.
The participants 12 weeks program is, well, I'll put it this way. It depends. You can do a live physical group or you can do a virtual group.
Okay.
And we are encouraging everyone to, once again, stay at the same price point, but minimize your cost. If you're looking at a physical location, maybe you know someone that has a studio, or you want to offer it at your church and the church isn't going to charge you, that kind of thing. That's what we're encouraging people to start with. Some of our facilitators actually belong to work share locations. They have like an office 2 days a week or something like that, and they can get a small group room for little or no cost. Okay. And that's what they're electing to do.
Okay. All right, so that's that. And I know you've been talking about the materials for the students. It sounds like you all, we have to provide that to them, or buy that from you all at a cost?
Yes.
Okay. I think you said you got that down to $14.
Yep. $14.50 per guide. So
we could provide that to them either hard copy or electronic. Is that correct?
So, and this is something that just came up the other day, because initially we were looking at all initial groups being live and in person.
Okay.
And then people would have their physical books. So then it came up and it was agreed that we would allow for more of the virtual groups as well, because many people are doing their work virtually and all of their clients are virtual. And then the question becomes, how do I get your book to you? Because I still want you to have your physical book. So what we're looking at doing is having all of the books, the physical books, shipped to the facilitator.
Okay.
And the facilitator would arrange with the participants of the virtual group to ship those books to them.
Okay. So that works. And so I also see, and you tell me if it makes sense, the option there where you ship it to facilitator, facilitator ships it to the participants. Do we also have the option of giving them a PDF file or
So
electronic version?
a PDF file, we'll consider that, and mainly for those who are in overseas locations, not in North America,
Okay.
because we actually want to make sure that the physical book gets in people's hands. The
Gotcha.
way that the physical book is designed, it's designed to be like a journal and a thought provoker. And we're encouraging people to write in the journals. If
Okay.
it's a PDF, they may print some of it, they may not, they're not going to write, they're not, it's
That's true.
it's one of those things. Typically people outside of the US, I know I've got people in the UK and Australia, and we do these groups, and I will send them a PDF and they will send it to wherever they need to get it printed and bound so that they can use it.
Okay.
For some reason here in the States, we don't want to do that. And it's not so much about the paper, because we're paper conscious as well. We want to print both sides and, do things as cost effectively and environmentally effectively as possible. And everything, all of the pages and everything are also on Teachable. But the thing about the books is that they don't have links to the videos, and they don't have links to things. The things that they do have links to are the pages that people can go to in order to sign up or find marketing stuff or things like that. The what's next stuff and things like that. So it's mainly designed to be, like I keep Louise Hay's book like right next to me. And I've tagged it, I write it, well, I don't write in it, but I have tagged, I don't know, 50 pages of it. And that's the value of having the physical book.
Yeah, that's true.
Great questions. So what else do you have?
Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so we talked about a lot of important things as far as the materials, guides, and getting that to the students. Talked about marketing. I think for some reason, my biggest concern is marketing.
Mm-hmm. Well, where do you do most of your outreach and work?
I would say Facebook and maybe MailChimp and Instagram as well. But
Mm-hmm.
the challenge that I'm having as someone who has a 9 to 5 is getting those marketing social media things created and sent out. So I'm going to look into having someone start doing that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I just can't do everything because I
Mm-hmm.
make my products as well, and I would think that even with this facilitator opportunity, I might be, preparing for it, or I don't want to say studying, but maybe studying,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
And
and
you're
so,
going to want to watch these videos and move through this process yourself. Absolutely.
so it might be, tough for me sometimes to do the marketing and get that preparation done. So I think that's my biggest concern, because I think, even with my business that I have now, I feel like I said, I'm getting ready to work on that. I found someone who's going to help me with that. If I can get that done, I could have more business or earn more income, I'll say, because people really seem to like my products. And if I, can offer different things like, subscription, and get more information out there about my business, about my products, and make me look like an expert,
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know, I definitely increase my footprint and, have more people, you know, um, more customers, more money.
Yes, absolutely. And that is part of what we will go over in the training. And we do have opportunities set up. We actually are going to be producing marketing material that we'll be sharing so that you can capitalize on it. You can add your own branding to it and utilize it. We'll also be sharing some strategies like using email and social media tools. There's some really cool tools out there that you can use that makes posting in various places, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram,
Yeah.
um, all of those places so much easier.
Yeah, exactly. So, very excited about this opportunity. I just feel like I've been doing a lot of different things, and I wish this had to come along before. So I'll have to, work on it.
So here's something to think about. If you had something that was an easy yes, even though the price point of $497 is for some people just unattainable, the fact that it can be paid over 3 months is a much better price point for most people, many people. And that be a lead generator for your business. Do you think you might be able to do more business like that?
I think so, and I guess again, I keep focusing on marketing. If I can do some strategic marketing, I feel like I get a broader audience, and maybe that audience wouldn't have an issue with the 497.
Mm-hmm.
What? Yeah, and it wouldn't have to be made in installments or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
getting out of my quote warm market and reach
Mm-hmm.
more of the masses and an audience that's definitely interested in this, and I feel like I could definitely do that through Instagram and even Facebook. So again, my focus is if I can do some what I call strategic marketing, I'm thinking that 497 may not even be an issue for people who truly want to make a change and truly want to know how to change their life and want to drop some of their pharmaceuticals. That's
Mm-hmm.
my, I guess because I'm just so passionate about it myself. And, sometimes when I'm out there talking to different people, they really do want to know, how to get off the meds, how to, have discipline with their eating, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
So what kind of
nature.
business are you in, if I might ask?
So, you mean my 9 to 5 or my passion?
Your passion.
Okay. So my foot baths.
Uh, yes. Okay.
So a friend of my husband made me cool, and so I bought one up from her or from them, and certain all because sometimes we're having issues there.
Mhm.
It could be PMS, menstrual diabetes, could be anything. And so
Mhm.
that's a holistic way of managing that instead of going to get a prescription from the doctor or using some over medications that can use as well.
Mhm.
So so I also made lots of soap, dish soap, sugar rose, bars with butter, candles, yeah.
Okay. Yes, this would be awesome for you. And something that anybody that talks to you in this piece is going to probably hear about the other thing that you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the piece I'm going to cash in and now on the products. But any products like that, people, they have to really this would be me. Like they are perfect for you to move forward to grow a business.
Well, I think so too. I highly agree. And I would ask you, what is I do or say or in a way of your question that would help you to say yes to it?
So, I need a class coming up, and is there another time this year?
Uh, yes, there will be. We're looking to start the first class and get something's going. We've been doing everything on individual basis, and we're in the Atlanta market. It's like how can I even say it? It's hot. And the best thing about it is that it's coming in November.
Yeah.
And what we're going to have a booth. We're going to show you how to do that. We are promoting the program, and the facilitators who participate with us, we're going to have that there were a lot of people giving away and just playing food and this began thing. There was a lot of discussion around, how do I do this? What are the and people have an idea, but even I talk to people who even know a lot about plant-based foods that have never heard of the bliss point. Have you ever heard of the bliss point? Yeah.
No, I can't say I know what this one is.
Okay, it's part of weakness. It's actually the scientific studies that support why plant diets work to cure things and through illness. The bliss point actually is part of it. We talked about big pharma, but they must say they can unleash what if they did. And it's a point the bliss point. And you can see it in the combination of fast foods as well as cheese. They spend millions of look at that. Somebody has this commercial about cheese fries. And the cheese and the fries fried in all oil, those two of the people. You see this guy, this totally gorgeous guy who's singing this amazing song about cheese. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I wonder if I could do something about their passion for broccoli.
Now, I heard what I said, but it got anything you said that they put in food make it more terrible. So like excited so it sounds like this one.
Exactly. And Dr. Neil Barnard did a study, and one of his books is called The Cheese Trap, where he studies research studies reveal that he's actually an ingredient that is opioid-like. And that equates to people hearing.
Totally that. I used to be an average cheese and nothing. And because I just like a hunk of cheese and just sit and eat the whole thing. So I can be Sunday for less 3 days.
Wow. And there's so many people who have the same things going on, but they won't live. I had a headache and it takes some aspirin. I have a headache. This headache. What do we just do with it?
I don't know. Let's just evolve.
And even then, programs is fast. And the fact that, just being out daily for that short walk, which I call I'm going to do, there's a little bit left.
I don't take a break. I know you're stressed very little, so do something for yourself.
And not go to McDonald's, grab that, whatever. Or Chick-fil-A or any of those. I was one of the first that I started putting fast food when they added side salads and salads to the menu. But there's side salad, there's still meat on them and
are probably the worst thing.
The sodium extra kind. Yeah. So, and we're all of that addressed in this program. One of our doctors actually told me the last part surgeon last before patients come to him to get their consult before surgery. And he's like, no, I would be risking that. There is an alternative. I can do the surgery. There's an alternative that you not have to do that. And it allows you the ability to go in a way that is healthier for you. There's no guarantee kind of surgery. And all the additional stuff with the and all that, it's remarkable that would take time to go back with you. He's food-based, and he said that the physician or the patient say, diet, do that, I'm going to meet him, I'm going to sign me up, we're having surgery. It's okay. But, it gets to that end, and you're like, no. And I haven't submitted to Dr. Barnard that my personality of master hacking that science ever have happened.
So, because I think about a procedure that was kind of basic. It was they also got his throat into his stomach. Because he was trying to go, as they know, a mass on his liver, and they had some medication. I procedure left him in pain. So uncomfortable for days. I went to see rubbing his stomach. They give him here's a lot of sensitive issue he has. But I was like, his
it is, and know that there is an opportunity that we can avoid doing that by learning what the best foods are to consume that actually counteract, the mass growing on the liver and, opening up the arteries and just getting that information out to people. That's what we want to do. Leslie, you need to be a part of this program. And I will do whatever I can do to assist you in making that decision to commit and supporting you through it. So you've got
starts August 12th. August is here already.
August 8th.
Oh wow.
It's 4 weeks. You can do 4 weeks, and during that 4 weeks, we're actually going to help you to start marketing to fill your first group.
Oh, it's only 4 weeks? I don't know why I thought it was like 9 or 12.
The participants program is 12 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so the actual certification program is 4 weeks, and then it's ongoing with the support that we provide you. And with that, we're looking at, supporting you with continued marketing ideas and strategies. And we even have a team that you said you have somebody in mind that you are interested in hiring. one of the things that we like to do is encourage people to, out of your revenue, squirrel away a piece of that to be a part of your marketing budget. And that marketing budget you can pay to boost posts and, pay for Instagram and to do Facebook Lives, all kinds of things. And we're going to be doing some things together that we can support each other in. So
yeah, I had actually talked to Kenya. Kenya was at that meeting when we went to that restaurant.
um,
Remember Kenya? I think
Bahama Breed, Kendra.
yeah, Kendra. Yeah, she came a little late. So I actually have been talking to her
Okay.
about a marketing plan.
Okay, good.
I'll say you have a group of people that would help.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're actually working on getting package quotes from them because we want to make sure that, whatever it is, it rolls like clockwork. So, yep, we are. Well, I'm glad you got to come in and see what's going on, and all the best with your brother. That's just,
that's going to be a journey.
yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, so whatever it is, and I know you've got a lot going on with your 9 to 5, but to get this started, it may be, I think I had mentioned, it may be your avenue for replacing that income over a certain period of time and really doing this stuff so that 2020, now's the time to get the momentum so that 2020 could be your year.
Yeah, because I keep saying, well, I need 2 or 3 more years out here in corporate America. Then every day I go to work and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this 2 or 3 more years unless I can, work totally from home. And even still, you got the energy of that whole environment. So, we'll see. I'll have to meditate on this.
Absolutely. And again, let me know if you have any questions or I can, help you think through anything. I will do my best to, be unbiased, although I'm very biased towards this program.
And so I took a few screenshots. Will you have information from the presentation to send us?
I actually am putting together the facilitator's payment and revenue piece.
Okay.
That I will share. Yes. There's a couple people have asked for that. I'm like, well, that's good. Good. Run the numbers. See what you can do.
Exactly.
All right. Well, if we are done, this is great. This was 90 minutes. Again, I'm so glad that you got an opportunity to be here with me, us, and loved it.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for the time and the information, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, Leslie, sounds good.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.